Welcome to Unlucky episode number 13. I am TK64, and welcome to Super Mario Galaxy 2. Hopefully, just because it's episode 13, we don't have bad luck or whatnot, but we'll see what happens. I don't really recall what my luck was like in episode 7, but I'm not that much of a superstitious person, so I don't believe in such mumbo-jumbo. I said we were going to Honeyboom Galaxy next episode, and we will be going to Honeyboom, but first I want to knock out the second star in the Cosmic Cove Galaxy before we go to Honeyboom. So right here we have exploring the Cosmic Cavern. So if you may have been able to guess, we will be exploring the Cosmic Cavern in a 2D sort of fashion for a lot of it. I actually kind of like this level. It's pretty fun, especially I don't know what it is about it. I think it's mostly the atmosphere of this galaxy that I really like, but we'll see. We need to free this Luma, obviously, so let's just go down the level and see what we can do. Cheap frozen. I'm gonna assume it has something to do with this wait a second. No, in the level preview it showed like in the air it showed a key with a design of a Luma in the background, made out of star bits, which actually looks really cool. And I'll point out again later in the episode once we get to it. But it looked really nice. Again, it's nice to see Nintendo putting in effort, like when it's not needed. Like they didn't need to put the Luma design of star bits in the background, but they did because it looks good and it's actually a really nice effect. So props to Nintendo for that one. So let's just go along in this 2D swimming adventure, which generally I hate levels like this. This one isn't too bad. There were a lot of water levels kind of like this in Super Mario World, which Super Mario World is one of my favorite games, but it has its downsides. So open that door, and yeah, I figure these things were gonna be here. I hate these things. They're pretty frightening. I do not like those eels. They're not like terrifying scary, but they're not pleasant to look at. Give it that. So finally exiting the 2D platforming underwater, we've got some 2D platforming on solid. I spoke too soon. We're back in the water. But what they did here is actually a really cool idea. We're swimming in a watery area in space, but it's not underwater. Whatever. I don't know how to describe this, but it's pretty fucking cool. You can't disagree with me. Well, you can disagree with me on that one, but I don't think many people will be agreeing with you. I just sound like a dick, but whatever. Let's talk to this penguin and see what's up. Yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah, again, this is really cool. We have a moving water substance. Again, I can't describe it, but it's pretty freaking cool. So let's just continue on with it. I'm complimenting Nintendo a lot this episode. I guess it's just because I really like the Cosmic Cove. And there it is. Oh shit! Oh, I'm alive. Wow, that's really surprising. So yeah, here's the key, and you can still see some of that Luma design in the background. So, like I predicted, although it was quite obvious to begin with, that key opens up the Luma cage, so to speak. But let's talk to the Luma, and as a reward, he or she or it transforms into a launch star, which will help us progress onward. So let's talk to the tow brigade captain. Vacation? Yeah, buddy. So much for vacation. But there's the star, and this right here is the one part of this level that they could have just taken out entirely, and it would have been so much better. Like, this, for me, this kind of just kills the level. It's annoying to function. I don't know how to describe it. It's just bad. Oh, so much for complimenting Nintendo so much this episode. But this is, like I said, this is the one part of this level that I just don't like. Okay, I need to go more to the right. There we go. This part of the level is just stupid. Like, there's nothing more to it than that, honestly. What the hell am I supposed to... And this is another one of those situations where I never know what the hell I'm supposed to do here. Like, seriously. I'm... Okay, I'm gonna guess one of these things has a key to open this right here. But so far all I'm seeing is coins. There we go. So we open that up. Oh, okay, I remember. Drawing into this makes something really cool happen. It kind of redeems itself for this planet. That looks freaking awesome. You've got to admit. But yeah, now that this thing is enveloped in a heavenly shroud of water, we can go make our way to the star. So let's do so. There we go. So that'll do it for the Cosmic Cove Galaxy for now, until the comet appears. Because we did collect the comet medal in the last episode. And we bring in a penguin. He wants a word with me. I'm gonna go ahead and call that it's gonna be some unneeded tutorial of something that I already know. So now that he's told us something pointless and unneeded, let's continue on. Like I said at the beginning of the episode, and at the end of the last episode actually, we are going to be going to the Honeyboom Galaxy now. And if you couldn't guess by the name, it's kind of a ripoff of Honey Hive. I don't know, personally I don't see much originality here. Bumble beginnings. Jeez, that pun. Yeah, if you couldn't guess by that level preview either, it's a Honey Hive ripoff, kind of. I mean, they made it 2D, which is different. I'll give them credit for that. But in reality, this doesn't really bring anything to the table. And we could go up there, but we're gonna hold that off, and you'll see why. So let's continue on the path. Not much to talk about now. I'm kind of at a loss for words, actually. Like, oh, this is our first time getting B Mario, actually. I didn't know that. Well, whatever. There's not much to talk about this level because I'm not too huge of a fan of it because it just doesn't seem, I mean, it's nice, like, it's a nice level. Like, it's got some good scenery, as you can see by these water effects and everything, and the flowers and the clouds, and there's comet medal. But all in all, I'm not a huge fan of it, just because I don't think it's very original, and it doesn't really bring anything new to the table. One thing I will say though, right now, Boo Mario is incredibly underused in this game. Like, there's so much potential for Boo Mario, and they just waste it in this game. Like, you will notice throughout this LP that Boo Mario is used like twice throughout the entire game, which is just plain disappointing in my opinion. And I understand, I guess they're trying to implement new ideas since Boo Mario's, I believe Boo Mario's brought back from the last game. I mean, yeah, he definitely is, now I think that. And I understand they're trying to implement new ideas and they don't want to bring him back because he's old, but 2 times for the whole game, compared to like B Mario, that's kind of weak for such a likable power-up. I mean, personally, I think it's pretty likable, and I don't exactly think I'm alone here. That was a nasty fall. One creative thing they did, though, for this level is what you're seeing right now, this grape bouncing thing that you can only do if you're B Mario for whatever reason, as I just demonstrated by that unfortunate fall. But something about this though, there was this game was a huge ordeal, obviously, when it was about to come out. There was a big countdown from it on the Wii's official YouTube channel, and in one of the latest previews, like one of the first actual gameplay videos of this game, I think, this level was shown, and it showed the grape bouncing portion, which is smart that they showed the one really original part of the level, because most of it, unfortunately, is not that original. But, you know, it's a nice level overall. I just don't like, I'm acting like a broken record here, but I just don't like the lack of originality shown. So, more grape bouncing, your base kind of stuff. Most of the level's 2D, which is original, so that's good. And it's not the bad kind of original, like so original because, it's not like original because it's a bad idea, like, you know what I'm talking about. Like the games that try something so new that they just break it with a terrible idea. This is an original in a good way. What? Well, that was brilliant. Let's not do that again. I thought that was supposed to give us like a boost or something, but I guess not. So let's fly up here. Don't know how much longer this level's gonna go for, and I'm about to run out of flight power. I wouldn't want to die this late in the level, but I can easily see it happening. Got something in my throat. Okay, I jumped into that one. I'm fucking stuck. I'm fucking... Okay, that is a fucking load of bullshit right there. I'm sorry. That's the worst fucking level design they could've... What? Okay, that fucking pissed me off. I'm sorry. I'll see you back where I was. So here we are. We got past the thing this time, fortunately. I still think that's so stupid. That trapped me in there so I couldn't get out. Dick move, bad level design, and another example of why I don't like this galaxy. But with that, our pain and suffering, or my pain and suffering rather, ends with star collecting right there. So, yeah. And you'd probably be thinking that I'm gonna end the video off here because we're about 15 minutes in. But actually, real quick, there is something I'm going to knock out back at the Honeyboom Galaxy. I know, right? Going back right when I was talking about how much I don't really like it. But you'll see what I mean. It's very quick, and so we're gonna do it right now. And while I like the fact that it's a change of taste, because normally you see like Secret Star and it's like, oh great, I'm gonna be searching. This is a tough one. What is it, Hungry Luma? Do I have to collect coins? Is it gonna take me forever? No. while I like the fact that it's quick and simple, it's yet another example of lack of originality in the level and lack of creativity. And you'll see what I mean by lack of creativity when we get there. But there's a good side to it, which I will also point out. Okay, getting glitched by the Goomba is not a good side of it. But the secret is actually right here. Remember when I said we wanted to hold off going up here until later? This is why. Wall jump up here. And here's the star. That's it. Now, yeah, that's what I meant by lack of originality and creativity. But this is actually a really nice thing right here. Like, this shrine for the star is actually really cool. So I will give them props for that, for yet again going out of their way to add in extra effort when it's not really needed. They could have just put it on like a platform or something, but they spiced it up a bit, which is good and definitely needed considering how easy and uncreative that mission was. But yeah, with that, we are now up to, I believe it's 22 stars. Could be wrong about that. We have a bee on board, and I don't care enough to talk to him because he's just going to give us some pointless tip about bee physics, and we actually have 23 stars, not 22. But with that, we're pretty far in this video, so I'm going to end it off right here. Thank you all for watching. This has been TK64, and I will see you in the next episode.